Good morning, everybody. Today it's November 26th. Happy holidays from MerriweatherA.Law, the Church of Meriwether University. We're studying intent of all Americans in public health, orange juice. MerriweatherA.Law, advancing clients with us. S1L5, it's in your leg. The ball's in your court. Thank you. These are quotes, not insurance quotes. They're fishkin. Decompression surgery, not needed at all. Decompression, December 1st, is a holiday worldwide. Public health. Today's show is provided in support by American Airlines with a Black Friday sale here. Explain it. What is the Black Friday sale? Well, you save on business class to Europe. Book your flights at AmericanAccess.com. Our Black Friday sale available. And today's show is provided in support by Heather Howard. Same last name. JavaScript. Save $20 on your orders of $100 or more at Heather Howard JavaScript's websites, e-commerce, and design and control. Oh, that sounds like a conspiracy. Today's show is provided in support by Verizon. Why Verizon? Why not Verizon? Verizon powering America's largest, fastest 4G LTE network ever. Smart rewards. Easily earn points for things you already do and spend them on things you love. Bronx Zoo. Not a secret. Facts it here. Better matters if something's important. It should just work. See why Verizon is America's best network. Only on Verizon. Bank, save and invest, borrow, insure with Regions Bank. You've got the other port. 1XRTT, we're delaying a medicine. Why are you guys delaying stuff? Just release it. Just put it out there. Can't do that. You'll get the next provided support by Visa. By Visa, celebrate the holidays with Visa offers and perks. Save on travel, food, shopping, and more. MCI, you've got the other part. HODE, put it together. Me and the home. A secret project. But you're too young to work at. You're too young to be working at the sweatshops for communism. Too young to work at the sweatshops, you're correct. 184 Connecticut. It's too young to be on the payroll. For his check, he's cashing his check now. He's got $100 billion. Only from MCI, now acquired by Verizon. Cellular services with us. Let's get to our video. Let's get to it. The American Meteorological Society. Katrina. You got our third week trips to West Point. Yeah, we've got it.
All right.
Ask Josh about the Bronx Zoo.
Nice to see you all.
I'll be more than happy to ask him about the zoo.
You joined us on the trip. Welcome back. Hopefully you've got a chance to catch up on some sleep.
And I dreamed at 25 years old.
Maybe that's what the things.
Oh, his dreams. He wanted a baby.
I don't have any announcements at the top, so we can go straight to your questions. Josh, do you want to start?
Sure. Thanks, Josh.
Thanks to the vets.
Has the president spoken
We're
to
here.
the president-elect since
Yeah, thanks to the vets. We're here on a computer.
Josh, I know this.
Your baby should be 9 years old by now. I should have a baby by now.
Reportedly held with some media executives.
Veterans.
What I can tell you is that those of you who covered.
This is the Church of Meriwether University.
A couple of weeks ago,
we study intent.
Took note of the fact that the president-elect
communism.
indicated his desire to continue to consult with President Obama over the course of
and the psychology
and you've also heard
of the ancestors and the
high priority that he is
Generation X.
Facilitating a smooth and effective transition.
Yeah, Generation X is worse.
So, reports the two of me have
the
talked
ancestors.
After their White House meeting, I think are not particularly surprising. But in the same way that I protected the ability.
Good morning, Josh. It's Geico Princess. How are you?
Confidentially.
Save 15% of all.
Including some former presidents.
Yes, Geico Princess.
I'm not going to read out or confirm, every reported meeting or phone call or conversation. But I can tell you that the president has
that MCI
had a conversation
it's
with
not
President
Donovan.
since the
I'm
Oval
sure
Office
it's not Donovan.
When the president speaks to other important
Something
world
about you
leaders,
and
members
MCI
of
together.
Congress or congressional
I'm
leadership,
not sure.
they're able to have private discussions.
But if my
with
name
each
sounds
other
like the
on things
Virgin
that
Mary, you got
White
it.
House,
Yeah, you sound like the
is
Virgin
able to
Mary.
confirm when they spoke and usually give us some type of a general
Something about the
readout
Virgin
of what they
Mary
discussed. Is there a
and
reason
Catholic
that can't take
Charities
place?
doing
that
something
hasn't been
naughty.
true when President Obama has
That
consulted
is not
with other
true.
presidents.
Holy Angels has nothing to
Again,
do with
President-
American Access
right,
Airlines
President prerogative that we're trying
or
to
September
protect.
11th.
But
There's
again,
no
as
link at
President
all.
Trump indicated in the Oval Office, he
Something about the Virgin
was hoping that
Mary
he would have the opportunity to consult with President
in the
Obama over the course
home.
of this transition.
Whose side are
President
you
Obama has committed to
on?
a smooth transition, and as a result,
Extras, what side are
spoken at
you
least
on?
once since their Oval Office meeting.
Is the White House hoping that Trump and his team will be
Catholic Health. Hello, good morning.
and not
Had
releasing
more
a lot of
mercy.
details about what the two presidents discuss?
The president-elect,
The
Trump
president-elect
can certainly discuss whatever he chooses to, whatever he.
Our audio
chooses to,
experience is brought to you
about
by
his consultations
Elevasong.
with President Obama. Presumably, he'll have an opportunity to
That's
do that
good
beyond
audio.
off-the-record
I
meeting
can
with
hear
these
him very
executives.
clearly.
You may have
Very
seen that the
clear.
president-elect, his team at least, is now saying that he won't go ahead and try to prosecute
I
Hillary
don't
Clinton
know.
if elected, or if once he takes office. Is the White House relieved to hear that seems to be off the table?
Hello,
or are you
Twitter. We love
concerned
you.
that the independence between the White House and the
Look at
Justice
the American
Department that you've pursued
Express.
dutifully over the last 8 years to try to
We
maintain
love
now
it.
seems to be going out the window?
We love it.
Well, Josh,
Remember to
think the
tweet
end
every
of your
20 minutes of
question
the
is,
hour.
where I would begin,
The Geico Princess.
which is that we have gone to great lengths in the context of the Obama administration to
What about carpal
uphold
tunnel?
a
Oh,
core
you got carpal tunnel syndrome?
foundational principle of our democracy, which is preventing
You got
politics
Lafayette.
from influencing
Doty.
independent
Independent Health.
investigations. That is a basic principle of our democracy
Hello,
because
someone call me.
we don't want to leave anybody with even the
It's
impression that there's the
PHRJ,
potential that somebody
public
can be
health.
treated differently by our criminal justice system
BHJ.
because of
There's somebody
their
call me.
political affiliation.
Oh, we were talking about
This is a principle
MCI.
of every American being
The homie said,
subject to the rule of
da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
and every American being equal under the law.
Oh.
And so we have gone
Yeah,
to
you
great
gotta
lengths
da-da-da.
not just to uphold
Drop
that
the mask.
principle,
Da-da-da-da.
but also to even
Westwood,
avoid the
da-da-da-da.
appearance of that principle being called into
Da-da-da-da-da.
question. And
Mija Lazada.
for
Da-da-da-da-da.
better or worse,
Yeah,
in the
Mija
context of
Lazada.
the 2.5 years that I've been doing this job,
Westwood Plaza.
I've been asked repeatedly,
Mija
even
Lazada.
before Secretary
Da-da-da-da.
Clinton had announced her
Had
campaign,
announced her campaign.
I was asked
I
about
was asked about
her email system.
her email system.
8 days before an
We
election, I
dropped
came
the
out and said
mask.
before all of you,
The big machine door is open.
answering questions
And we
about
got
a letter
this
from the
wonderful
FBI director
suggestion. They should
that he
put
had
a
sent to
muzzle on his
Congress
mouth,
saying that the
saying that
investigation
he's
had been
singing
reopened.
too much. What have we sung
And
too
at each of
much
those times,
about?
I've made clear that those kinds of
I
investigative
have to
decisions
admit,
and investigative conclusions
we will not
should
put
be
a
conducted
mask
free of
on our
any sort of
mouth.
political interference, and certainly should be conducted independent of any
We have a
White
right
House
foot shock.
interference.
No mask.
And that's the
Stanley,
principle that we have protected.
we are a
That
free
is the principle
speech
that previous
country,
presidents have protected.
and this
And we certainly believe
country
it's a
was
principle that
founded
future
on free
presidents should protect.
speech and the Bill
But
of Rights
again, I can't speak for
and the
president-elect's
amendments
team or any sort of
of this
decisions or announcements
country.
that he'd like to make. We'd have to talk to him.
Suggestion aborted.
And I wanted to ask you about the president-elect publicly lobbying for Britain to
We will
nominate
not put a mask on our
the
mouth.
ambassador to the U.S.
That's right, Putin.
You know,
Free speech.
is the White House concerned by that? You know, apparently pretty significant
Duty
breach
of
protocol,
confidentiality
given
and breach of patient
status as,
confidentiality.
the
No
political
mask
opposition to the
denied.
current
To provide a critical
leadership in the
non-compliance.
UK.
Well, Josh, as
Well,
somebody
I'm
who's
very excited to do
covered the
today's
president
show.
closely for the last couple of years,
I'm
you
wearing
know that
Zavi from head to toe. Take a
the
look.
president has been very conscientious about
That's right. I did everything you wanted
not
me to do. You wanted.
leading
It's on
too
the best
quickly
in
into
stores.
other
Audio experience
politics.
11 song.
The truth is, there's plenty of
Motivational
politics
speaker,
going on
richest
this
man in
country.
America at Universal Rock Galaxy.
So there have been
Hank the
occasions where
short
the
way. Use your
president
phone.
has,
Really? Just the phone?
taken a
Just
position
the
on a particular issue,
phone. I saved your files.
or at least
Save me some
spoken
of that
publicly
peach
about
cobbler,
a particular
highest paid singer
issue.
in the world.
The Brexit question comes to mind.
Tweet us via early
there
or
was
late at FRESH.
A lot of people made note of the president's public
Yeah, I have
statements
to admit, a
about
lot
the
of
Brexit
people
vote when
are at
he
risk.
visited the UK earlier this year. But he was quite direct
Quite direct.
in laying out.
We chefed it up in our restaurants. We chefed it and Time
decision
Warnered
for
it.
the British people to make.
Yeah, Chicago Street.
But
We chefed
he
it up.
offered his opinion for a couple
Jordan,
of reasons. First of all, that
JORD,
we saw
and
some of the
Z.
opponents of Brexit
Every 20 minutes of the hour.
suggest that somehow
Remember.
the United States would benefit or
Remember.
have a
311
favorable
on to
view of a
speed your
Brexit
screening
vote.
process of your president-elect.
That was
Side
obviously not
bribes,
true.
not
So
the
the president
bees,
wanted to set the record
eBay.
straight.
Place your
The president
options
also felt it was
now.
important for
Going
people to
once,
understand the
going twice.
true feelings
True, it was so.
of the UK's closest ally.
All that was us being
As they
lied in. A
weighed
3 ounce fill, a yellow
this
size
decision that was
container. Fly with us,
And
American
so the
Access
president,
Airlines.
made the argument accordingly.
To speed your
But in
screening
each
process.
turn in making that argument, he
What is
went
to
to great lengths to make
speed?
clear that he respects the
Well, it's a
sovereignty
high
of the British
speed,
people,
you know.
and certainly respects the
Missing a V.
responsibility that the British people
Via
and the British
Gov.
government have to make decisions that are
It's all
consistent
that.
with their own
It's all that.
countries and their own citizens.
It's
So
all
that's a principle that we sought to uphold during the president's 8 years in office. You have to talk to the president-elect or the people of the UK
18
about whether or
USC
not
written
they are
accepting.
concerned that that tweet
Wire,
may have violated
oral, and
their
electronic
principles. Something to
communications,
weigh in on.
electoral college. Ah, that's
Julia,
why.
this is you.
Hi, good to see you. Wanted to ask you a few
MerriweatherA.Law,
questions
America's
about,
first thing attorney, make the law
some
sound
recent
wonderful.
comments on
The way it should
immigration.
have
Yesterday,
been.
in a YouTube
Besides
video
everything.
outlining executive actions he hopes to take as soon as he gets into office.
Hello,
He
media.
said that he
Good
was gonna
morning.
call on the
Tackle Princess.
Department of Labor to investigate all
Say
of
50% or more.
of visa programs that undercut American workers. Does the president have a response to this? Does he think
MCI.
visa abuse by
Where's my
American companies is on the
MCI
rise? And does he
captain?
support an approach
Where's
that
his
would
MCI?
investigate, piece by
Give a
piece
right hand shock explaining where his MCI.
Over the course of the election,
Over the course of the
the
election,
president made
present mate,
very clear,
very clear.
even to people who are only sort of paying attention.
Why is Donovan passing this
The
to me?
president's vision for the domestic and foreign policy he chose to
Donovan's passing the captain's role to me.
pursue is quite different than
The first
priorities and
African
agenda that President Obama has set over his last
leader
year in office. So it shouldn't be surprising
of this
that some of
platoon.
the priorities that the president-elect has discussed are not the same priorities that we've been discussing.
So why didn't they vote you in?
But for me to weigh in on
That's
and
not how it
react
works.
to
Some best
or even
friends.
criticize those well-known differences
Sergeant Cruz.
would undermine the president's
Oh, so you just
priority of ensuring a smooth and
yeah. There's
effective
no
transition.
seniority. It's just
So,
you're in.
It certainly is the responsibility of the president-elect
You got
to
in.
communicate with the American public about what sort of priorities he'll pursue when he takes office.
We're in a
He has
2017
that
luxury
right
from me to
and
you.
ability because he won the election.
I love a song. Close the
And
doors.
the election's over. The debate about the consequences of that election has
Seatbelts.
been resolved.
The music will sink
and
into
the
the sound
president,
system. Temperatures on 7 degrees.
Is following the will of the American people and fulfilling his
We're in a
institutional
2017 luxury
responsibility
from me to a you. You can run your windows up. You can run those down.
to give
You
the
can
incoming
ride
king
with us, Carol's
the best
Corporation.
prospects for success when it comes to uniting the country.
To get to find the things
and
of
moving us
mine.
forward.
Where
Where
else?
there may be some overlap with
I love to
be
get
able
to find the
comment
things.
on President-elect's plan to
It's the only place to get it.
immigration, like the DACA,
To get to find the
Dreamers
things
Act that
in
allow
line.
children who were brought to the U.S. by their parents work authorizations. Obviously,
Why
it
not
was
go
a
in
big
there?
push of this administration to get those people to give
Why
their
not?
information to the government to come forward. That information will now be put in the hands of
To
an
get to find
administration
the
who
things.
could use that for enforcement. Things
Why
like
not
drug
go in there?
What does the president say now to reassure or to try to provide some comfort to people who felt
Why not go in
to
there?
trust the government enough to come forward and share that information?
Don't
I
go.
know the president's had an opportunity to talk about this
Go to the other
a
one.
little bit already.
Why
I
not
think what I would say in
going?
general is that this does underscore the need for Congress to act.
MerriweatherA.Law, advancing clients.
That exists about some of the
T-Hop
benefits
SB
of
Bunny.
comprehensive immigration reform.
Sports Center.
The obstruction by House Republicans.
Hello, Easter Bunny,
prevented
eggs,
the realization of that
and
goal.
wood.
And
would you like to explain Easter
ultimately,
eggs?
House Republicans who continue to
Yeah,
retain the
explain Easter
responsibility for governing the
eggs.
country with their majorities in Congress will have
Embryos.
to evaluate whether or not
You've got it.
they want this country to enjoy the significant economic
Vida
benefits
Plazada. Vida
of
Plazada.
common sense, comprehensive
Thanks,
common sense,
PHOJ.
comprehensive
You're
immigration
welcome.
reform. The second thing I would
Vida
note is that
Plazada.
the president-elect, since the election,
Vida Plazada.
has given voice
We
to
love Vida
the same
Plazada.
kind of priorities and criteria
We
that this
love
administration has long
Vida Plazada.
pursued. The president-elect has indicated that his emphasis
MerriweatherA.Law, law firm and salary advances.
should be on criminals.
Step prorated bonuses,
That's actually the
tuition and
policy
bar
that this
exam,
administration has been
review
pursuing
courses
for quite some time.
reimbursement,
That is a
relocation,
policy that
and real
we
estate
turbocharged
benefits.
in the
Acquisition
context of the
interest,
president's executive
MCI,
actions that were
Verizon.
announced
Interest apply state within
little over
all
2 years ago now.
qualifications.
So that
We can't confirm that.
ultimately
Revenue
it will be
incentives.
based on the
Donate to
president
Title VI
to determine,
HFCC with iPhone. Loan
what sort of,
forgiveness. Join us
priorities his
directly from
administration will
America's
pursue.
top law
The
schools.
kind of enforcement
Now the
priorities
Church of Meriwether University. We study
laid out in the
intent
context
of Americans. Generation X.
Dreamers executive action that was taken by the
The
administration was
future of
actually something that
terrorism.
largely rested
Only
with the
from
Department of
Meriwether
Homeland Security.
University.
So certainly the president-elect
Oh, I want to learn
choice for
terrorism.
Secretary of Homeland Security will be consequential.
Get a degree with Meriwether University.
But
We're
ultimately the
studying
president
Generation
has
X. Terrorists.
made clear that
Yeah,
those
they
individuals
are.
who qualified for DACA, the DREAM Act executive actions that this administration pursued, are individuals
Today's
who
show sponsored
are
by
in the United
Minute
States through
Rice.
no fault of their
It's
own.
a minute
These are
and nothing
individuals who
else.
are American in every way with their papers.
White cooked
These are
rice.
individuals who
In an
attend the
instant.
same church,
Minute
attend the
rice.
same school,
It's
shop
just
at the
a
same
minute and
stores,
nothing else.
live in
20.
the same communities
Yeah, it's just 20
as
minutes.
Americans all across the country. And our country benefits from
Not forever.
making an investment in those young people. Because those young people made an investment in us.
Minute
Many
rice.
of them have gone to college and demonstrated the kind of entrepreneurial
It's not the
spirit
Jackal,
that's good
Mr.
for our
Hyde.
economy.
It's
Many of
21
them have
minutes.
actually enlisted in our military.
Yeah, keep it at
and
20
fought
minutes.
and died protecting the
It's
United States of
21ers.
America and the people who live here.
Mr. Hyde.
So there's
Mrs. Hyde.
a strong case to make about
Keep it at
the valuable
20.
contribution that these
Nothing
individuals have already made to the United
Nothing
States.
less.
And a strong case has been made about how unraveling
Unraveling
and dividing families
and dividing
in the way that some suggest
in the way.
would be bad for our economy and entirely
Happy
inconsistent
holidays,
with the kinds
everyone.
of values that
From MerriweatherA.Law
have long been
and the Church of Meriwether
revered
University, studying terrorism in
by
Generation
American
X.
policymakers for generations.
One last question. Will the president withdraw Merrick Garland's nomination?
Pink Short this one for the live democracy. Expose
Listen,
and
the
approve.
president believes
Our
strongly,
BRUYx Zoo trip.
that Chief
Hello,
Judge Garland
Byron.
is the best person in America to fill a vacancy in the Supreme
Ron
Court. That's why the
Young
president nominated
and
him.
BRUYx Zoo. You
Presumably,
got
there are
it.
some Republicans who agree.
Katrina, get a school bus.
They agree for a
Scuba
variety of
gear.
reasons. They agree in part because Chief Judge
Both
Garland
expose and
is the
approve.
most
Thank you for writing,
experienced
Emerald.
Supreme
Thank
Court
you.
nominee in American history. He spent 19 years on the federal judiciary, and no one can call
They
into
knew
question
we
his
needed
qualifications.
air.
Certainly, the nonpartisan
Thank you.
American Bar Association didn't call into question his qualifications. They rated him unanimously well qualified.
It's the
for
third week
job.
in August.
You had
Every
Republicans
year.
who in the past
Every
described
year.
Chief Judge
Every
Garland
year.
as a consensus nominee,
Every year.
as somebody who is going to set aside his own.
There was an
political leanings and
experiment
focus
that was
on,
going to affect children.
the judge's responsibility to interpret
It's
the
little
law.
kids wrapped up
But Merrick Garland is also somebody who's bravely served his country. He led the
and go
investigation into
Army.
the bombing in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, why are
He
we
played a key
wrapped up
role
in
in
go
bringing to
Army
justice those
stuff?
who killed more than 100 Americans.
More than
in Oklahoma City
100
almost
million
20 more than
Americans.
20 years ago now. So
Why are they wrapping
Judge
us up
Garland
in
is
go
somebody who
Army
is qualified.
on
He's
the
a man of
third
impeccable
week?
character, and he's a man who served his country.
Well, the
And
goal
it
is
is
to
disgraceful
evacuate.
the way that Republicans in the United States Senate
Need to evacuate Buffalo.
even setting aside their absolute
Evacuate.
failure to fulfill their basic
All the
responsibility
kids, let's
as
go
elected
to
officials,
West
as elected
Point.
representatives of the American people in the
Everyone
United
on
States
the bus
Senate. So this is
now.
a
Poor.
mistreatment, and the way that this situation is likely to end
We're all wrapped up
is
in go
a
Army.
scar
Everyone get on the bus.
on the institution of the United States
We
Senate.
got to evacuate
scar that I do not anticipate will go
Buffalo.
away quickly. And that
Kids,
is
get on
rather
the
unfortunate.
bus. It's gonna
But you
rain
can
on us.
certainly be sure
You got it,
that
Putin.
President Obama will continue
Kids are
to
wrapped
have
up and go on
Chief
me.
Judge Garland's back
Wrap them up.
until the end of this congressional
Get them on the bus out of here. The rainstorm on the way. We have a right foot shop explaining. Go Army, kids wrapped up and evacuating Buffalo, Louisiana. Get on the bus, kids. We gotta go.
I'm wondering for you guys.
It's gonna rain.
Do you still plan to submit a final statement?
Are they affecting kids? That's why we're here.
Academic with the
At
realization
West Point.
there's no interest on Capitol Hill and certainly not from President-elect. Well, we certainly
Well, we certainly role-played
we're well aware
daycare
of the public
centers,
statements of the
Timothy.
President-elect, and this was true of both candidates.
It's
Neither
true.
of them was
Oh, it's John and
supportive
Jerry.
of the Trans-Pacific Partnership. I don't have any future steps to preview
All the
for you,
kids, get
but,
on the
I would acknowledge
bus.
that the prospects of
You got a
being
week.
ratified by this Congress or before President Obama leaves
Cumberland
are
County.
not very good, and that's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
I
Venue safety video. This is Auditorium Station.
think the
Next
argument that I
station,
would
Seneca
make
Nation of Indians.
simply
Noah Club with
that,
us Sundays.
this is
Auditory
if
nerve.
Congress
See
does
this
not
iPhone.
move forward with ratifying the
Restitution of all state and federal funds is applicable to a
significant
volunteer
missed
status of
opportunity
18
for the
U.S.C.
American
Code 1325.
in part
What's in your
because
wallet?
there are some pretty clear signals
Evacuating
from
children.
other TPP countries that they actually intend to move forward, even if the United States
Open
does not.
showers.
And that's going to put U.S. businesses and U.S. workers at a disadvantage. You've got other countries with
You got other
significant
countries.
economies and growing
Roleplanes,
economies where the United
tsunamis,
States already does business.
natural disasters,
But U.S. businesses
and
and U.S.
active
workers are going to be
God.
put at a disadvantage because we don't benefit from
No,
the
it's an
kinds
act of
of opportunities that were
Congress.
created by the TPP. You will see
You-
other
you
countries
will
who are part
see.
of TPP
Thank you, Josh.
move in and capitalize on
This
the
is
market
Pink
share that
Shorts,
U.S.
Civil
companies
Code
have
Contract
lost
1622.
in the Asia Pacific.
Dismiss the use
that
of
is
land zoning
that's a real
evacuating children to West
Because
Point
so
the
much
third week of
of
August.
anxiety
New Verizon phone
that
approved.
was
All blue. Loss prevention of
according to the
Electoral College
analysts
Street. Oh,
expressed
hi,
in the
Red
context of
Bay.
the election
Hear about the E. Tim told Tom
was
S.
rooted in the
Bail
idea
you
that
one. And communicating
the
with your
forces
patent.
of globalization had a negative impact on too many
Oh, the brain is in agreement to the acceptance of identical evidence
American
of
workers.
discretion of welcome to the thing.
And those
Will be used
workers
for Pink
were
Shorts, Maryland
frustrated that their
businesses,
government
not
hadn't
limited
done more
Cumberland County.
to help them
1 week
and
makes
their
America
companies
Genshin it rise.
counter those forces of globalization. That's exactly the strategy that
That's
we have laid out.
exactly it.
And it's tragic to
Tragic.
see that be rolled back,
Genshin N.
to see that policy that
It
could address some
HTC
of those
rhymes
concerns
with that Verizon phone.
be rolled back by the
Purple.
person who claims that they share those concerns. So that's deeply disappointing. This is also
Yeah, we said
concerning when you
25
consider our broader relationship with China.
to an Army
Because
vet
we know that
English
right
teacher.
now, even as we speak, China is
And
seeking
at
to advance their
25, we
own,
were on the
trade
military.
agreement with countries in this region that we know is going
That we know.
disadvantage U.S. businesses and U.S. workers. So it is not a situation, Justin,
It is
where
not
Congress refusing to
someone
advance the
planning
TPP,
our
the
lives.
status quo is maintained, and that we're just going to try and find a different solution.
We're studying
The
that
fact
at
is,
Merriweather University.
the U.S. will be
Generation X.
consequentially
The
negatively
future of
affected
terrorism.
by the refusal of the Congress to ratify the TPP
By the new
in
one.
terms of lost opportunities and lost market share.
Today's show's
but
sponsored by
also in
Minute
terms
Rise.
of
It's a minute and
lower
nothing else.
standards being implemented by China. The last thing I'll say about this is
20.
there was some discussion in the most recent campaign about NAFTA and the need to improve NAFTA.
White
That's
cooked
exactly what the
rice.
TPP would have done.
It's a
It would have
minute.
included some environmental
Rice
and labor
and
standards
nothing
that would have been
else.
increased and made enforceable
I
in the
swear
context
it's
of
nothing
TPP.
else.
That was not true in NAFTA, and that potential improvement is also on the verge
Just
of being
a
cast
minute.
to the curb, if you
To
will.
the curb.
And that
Yeah, you
that's
got
rather
it.
unfortunate too. So there are some
Burritos.
significant lost
Today's show.
opportunities that will be difficult, I think.
Today's show is sponsored by
for,
Geico. Pay your Geico bills at 1-800-932-8872.
frankly,
The
Democrats
rest
and
of my
Republicans in
identity.
Congress who oppose the TPP moving forward to
Two-party
justify
consent
this
laws
action
required to
and to lay,
record
or
at
inaction,
eavesdrop
as the case may be, and
and
to
record a
lay out
conversation with Josh Ernst, the President of the United
some
States,
sort
the
of
press pool, or any government entity,
coherent strategy
or any government
for
thing
addressing these concerns.
practicing the evacuation
This
of
administration pursued a
evacuating
coherent strategy.
minors'
We worked
daycares
for years
in a
to
government
negotiate the kind
building.
of an agreement that would
Timothy.
advantage
With
U.S.
one of West
workers
Point.
and our broader economy.
Yeah, we're on
But
3rd Street.
It looks like that responsibility
You
may
got the
fall to
third
someone
week.
else.
You
I think
got
they're
it.
going to have a hard time
Without,
putting
this is a
together
news
the kind of
program.
coherent strategy with as much
Without the
promise
consent of all parties in the
as the one that
conversation,
this administration put forward.
Penal Code Section 632, evacuate
Gardner
children
asked
out
the
of
president
federal
about
buildings.
the on-site director down in Peru. But the president's answer was sort of broad, and so I wanted to kind of.
McVeigh should have evacuated us out of there. You got it.
No, I thought you did a good job.
McVeigh, tell us to leave. Chaco from the White House.
Sit up here and handle this one. I can take a break for a minute.
Everyone get out the building.
The president received a
We're going to West
Secretary
Point.
Carter and DNI Clapper to remove
3rd Street. Hello.
Has the president made a determination about whether
Please refer to our federal tort claims
between the NSA and military cyber
on our googledocs.com. Statutes of limitations don't apply. Refer to our intuition constitution for elements.
You wouldn't be doing your job if you didn't ask, and I wouldn't be doing my job if I gave up a whole lot more. Particularly when it comes
Everyone out the building.
to our national security.
To our West Point Peekskill, New York.
I think was evident in the president's answer. This is something that the president's been thinking
The
about a lot. About what we can
Peekskill.
do to
Peekaboo.
and further fortify the
Boo.
kinds of cyber protections
In theaters.
that the American people
Boo in theaters. You got it.
to
Peekskill. Peekaboo.
protection of our national
And Honey
security.
Boo Boo on TLC. Yeah, Honey
Yes, if
Boo
the president was
Boo.
unwilling to describe the kind of
Honey
advice and
Boo
recommendations
Boo.
he's getting from his Secretary of Defense, it's certainly
Peekskill,
beyond
New
my
York.
point to do so. So I'm not going to
Bronx
talk about the
Zoo.
kinds of advice or recommendations the president's received from
Byron X.
the DNI.
Oh,
or
BHJ,
Chairman
is that
Chief of
right?
Staff or the
Yeah, that's you.
but I can tell you that this is
BHJ,
a
Public
question
Health.
more generally
Orange
about how to
juice.
structure our
Public
national
Health.
security apparatus that the
One.
president has been talking about with his team.
Yeah, you got it.
As it relates to Admiral Rogers, you did hear directly from the president. I
All
think in
right,
pretty
a minute
unambiguous
race and
terms,
nothing more. Da.
how the
All
president
right,
views Admiral
minute
Rogers as a
race.
patriot,
White good
somebody who
race.
had devoted
In a minute,
a
nothing
significant
else.
portion of his life to protecting
Because
our
we're
country.
Merriweather
I think all of
University.
us,
That's right.
can and should be grateful for his service thus
We're
far.
studying Generation X.
If
the
the president
future
were to make a
terrorism.
decision about changing the
Yeah,
organization of this structure,
I agree.
by, dividing the responsibilities.
There
of
was cold and
NSA
hot, the
director
original.
and
Yeah, there
commander
was
of cyber
cold
command
and hot
into
as the
two different
original
jobs.
was.
That's an announcement that I would let the commander in chief.
All four major stock indices
Hot and cold.
stay close to record
Good
highs.
Lord.
I know that you don't comment on
Good
day-to-day
Jesus.
fluctuations, but there has been
Yeah,
sort of
good
decided uptick
Jesus.
since President Trump was elected, and so I'm wondering if you can maybe reflect
There is
on
hot
why
and cold as the
investors
original.
might seem encouraged by the prospect of transitioning from an Obama economy to the Trump economy.
Well, I typically am quite reluctant to talk about individual market movements, and I
And
suspect there are plenty of analysts out there who
we can't
have
say
their own
that
theories
here.
about market movements over the last couple of weeks.
over the last couple of weeks,
And, so I'll let those
telecommunications for minors.
I guess the market movement that I would comment on
Because
is
it's named
market
after you.
movements over the last 8 years.
Oh,
Most of those stock indexes have more than doubled under President Obama's leadership.
Hmm.
And I do think that speaks
Today's show
well
is sponsored by
to the
Rhino Corp. Grab your
economic
day by the
strategy that
nose
President Obama
from
has implemented.
AstraZeneca.
It certainly will be a very
Johnson
high
and
bar,
Johnson.
for a future president to live up to.
Sully.
But
Yeah, Johnson
hopefully
and
they'll
Johnson.
give it a good shot. Okay.
Mr. Janica, hello.
Josh, in your answer on Merrick Garland,
You
does
got
that
8th
mean
grade
that,
English.
President Obama will
AstraZeneca.
resubmit the nomination in January during those days when the new Congress overlaps the end of his presidency?
AstraZeneca.
I don't have anything to preview at this point.
And
about
Mr.
whether or not, the
Janica.
president would resubmit his nomination. But,
You got Mice and
obviously,
Men. 12 Angry Men.
I think shares my. I'm
I think
confident
you got
that shares my view
diabetes.
that,
Genovia.
that the Senate's treatment of Chief Judge Garland is
Cackle Princess.
Speaker Ryan today is
Hi, everyone.
urging
This is
President
Anaya.
Obama not to put forward any steps that would
We just
bolster
announced
Iran's
Merriweather
economy.
University
He's worried that there may be new concessions
studying
in the pipeline.
Generation X, the
Says he
future
had
of
reason to
terrorism.
worry.
That's
Well,
why.
I don't have anything to preview at this point.
Oh,
What I
was
can
that
tell
the
you is that
reason?
this
You
administration
got
on
it.
January
That's
20
why.
will fulfill our obligations
We're studying though.
around the Iran deal.
We have a
and,
privacy shot.
prevented Iran from advancing
It's the
their nuclear weapon
future.
capability. In fact,
Does that make sense?
that capability has been substantially rolled back because of this international agreement that the United States brokered with some of our closest allies. And
They're the
results of
future
deal,
of the same thing.
meant that Iran had to ship out 98% of its enriched uranium, had to dismantle
There has to
their
be
centrifuges, thousands
someone
of
has to
centrifuges
get that.
dismantled. They had to render harmless their plutonium reactor.
All the children
And
evacuate
they
the building.
adopted
You got the third
the
week
most intrusive set of
in
inspections that have
August.
ever been imposed by a country's nuclear program.
You've got Augusta
So
City,
the steps that
like
have
Chicago,
been taken thus far
Wendy.
have enhanced the national
Wingus.
security of the United States significantly. They've also enhanced the national
It's
security
the
of our
only
closest
month that
ally
makes
in the Middle
sense.
East, Israel. And
Augusta
I can tell you
City.
that our other European allies in particular
Wingus.
feel very good
Blow,
about the
blow,
progress
blow.
that this agreement has yielded.
Has
In
yielded.
fact, it has exceeded not just the expectations
Not
of
just
those
the
of us who believed
expectations.
that the Iran deal was the
The
right
Iran
approach,
deal. Hey
but
Siri,
it
pull up
actually
Wingus,
has
please.
refuted
I
every
got it.
criticism that we heard from opponents of the deal.
Happy birthday.
There was a suggestion at the very beginning that
Chicago.
Iran would never even sit down and
You've
negotiate
got
this kind of
Wingus.
arrangement in good faith. But once those negotiations started, there was a sense that
Wingus, hello.
that was put forward by opponents of the deal that Iran wasn't actually interested in negotiating an agreement, that they were just negotiating for time.
Happy
They were
holidays
wrong
to the
about
White
that.
House.
Once
This
the
is
agreement was
Diana.
reached, critics said that the Iranians would
I'm
never comply
preventing
with the deal.
something.
They would never live up to the terms that had been included on the paper.
Yeah,
And they were wrong about that.
separation.
Even the Israeli military intelligence community that had
Irreconcilable.
significant doubts about the deal. Had
A wind
confirmed
gust is the
what
sudden
we've seen
brief
from other
increase
places,
in
which
the
is that
speed of the
Iran has
wind,
lived up to the
followed by
terms of the
a
deal. So
lull.
while Iran lives up to the terms of the
Oh
deal, the
wow,
United
that
States
must
is
be
certainly
lovely.
going to make sure we're fulfilling
According to
arguments
the National
to make
Weather
sure that
Service,
the
observing
deal doesn't fall apart.
practice, gusts are reported
And
when the peak wind speeds reach at
we know
least
that
18
our
miles per
allies have
hour,
had the opportunity
and
to
the
talk about this
variation
with
in wind
some of the
speed
leaders of
between the
countries who
peaks of the
also
lulls
were
is
part
at
of
least
the international
10
agreement to
miles
prevent Iran
per
from getting a
hour.
nuclear weapon. And
Thank
they
you,
share
Wind
that sentiment.
Gusty.
The next administration will have to decide what they
Ben
want to do
Gusty.
moving forward. But the
Yeah, you've
risks
got Ben
of pulling
Gusty.
out of that agreement or doing something in violation of that agreement
Benghazi, Ben
are
Gusty,
great.
hello.
The speaker was also
Benitez.
asking President Obama to sign a
Hello.
10-year extension of the Iran Sanctions Act.
Benitez
Is that something you'd be
Gusty.
willing to do?
Well, we know that there's been
Well,
a
you've got the
robust
third
debate
week in
Congress
August.
about the wisdom of this approach.
That's it.
You know, if there's a bill that's passed by the
If there's a
Congress,
bill
we'll
that's
obviously take a
passed,
close look at it. I know much of the rhetoric on Capitol Hill
can the
is
White House confirm
them,
Ben Gusty?
advocates of the bill say that they want to give the president tools
Can they just say yes or no on that?
impose sanctions against Iran.
Can we get a yes
where
or no?
necessary.
Yay or nay?
The
Ben
truth is
Gusty.
the Obama administration has
Can we get a yes or
significant authority
no? This
to
is
impose
an
these kinds of
Diana.
financial penalties, and we have not been timid about using them.
We have not
This
been timid
administration
about
has
using
repeatedly, through the Treasury Department,
Ayala.
imposed sanctions against Iran for
Ayala
a
sphere.
ballistic missile program that extends
Sphere.
beyond
Yeah,
the
sphere.
accepted guidelines of the international community.
Dr. Oz.
We've imposed sanctions against Iran because of their
Dr. Pill.
support for
Yeah,
terrorism
Pillsbury.
in the region. We
Ooh.
have imposed sanctions against Iran because of their repeated and flagrant
Dr.
violation
Pill,
of
you got it.
universal human rights. So these are tools that the administration already has, and
Dr.
we have
Paz Pillsbury.
certainly shown a willingness to use
What's in
them.
the oven?
But you know, if Congress wants to put more on the table,
That's a
we'll take a
messy
look at
oven.
it. We certainly are not
That
going
oven
to,
is just so
however, sign a
messy.
piece of legislation that would undermine
Whatever's in that
the ability of the
Pillsbury
international
oven is
community to
messy.
continue to successfully
It's okay,
implement the
Fulton. I'm
international
here, the
agreement to
Geico
prevent Iran
Princess.
from obtaining nuclear.
And one last question on today's event.
It's all
Can you
first
tell us or
downable.
remind us
Is it all
how,
first
President
downable?
Obama
Reverse
selects
it. In and out.
recipients of
We're the other
his medals?
side.
Well, I know that this is a
But I
process that
have
was
a
created
first
by,
down in a
or a board that was
Columbia
created by,
jacket.
by
You got
President
it.
Kennedy. And the
It's
president every year
reversible.
looks forward to this opportunity that he has
President with the
to
Columbia.
acknowledge the contributions of
J.C. Penney.
people, mostly Americans,
Chief the Walker Court. You got it.
To the world and to the United States.
Columbia
And
first down jackets.
it's a rather distinguished group of individuals
Rather
who are
distinguished.
assembling in the East Room of the White House.
East
this
Room of the
afternoon,
White House.
recognized by the
Park
president
Avenue
with
Coat
the
Factory.
highest civilian award
And
that
J.C.
the
Penney.
president can offer. And these were
Lafayette jackets.
individuals who were personally considered by the president.
And Verizon colors.
The
Red and black.
President and his staff will spend some time considering a variety of candidates. But
hello to our
the
friends
president is
Red
the one who
and to our
decides,
friends Black
is
in our
deserving of the award.
Columbia University
There's no arguing
jackets.
that the individuals who have been who will be recognized
We
today
got it. Friends are us.
are richly deserving. Okay. All right, Andrew.
And falsely deserving
I want
too.
to go back to the question about Donald Trump's quote-unquote prosecution.
Today's show is sponsored by Minute Rice. Instant rice. White cooked rice in an instant. It's a minute and nothing else.
Do you believe that the president's
Yeah,
elected
nothing else.
and those of his staff are risk eroding the core principle?
We only want the good side. Just the good side of a minute rice.
There's ample opportunity for people to weigh in this debate.
Anything more than
And
start the
certainly
jackal,
many
Mr.
people,
Hyde.
Democrats and Republicans,
It's the
availed
naughty
themselves
side.
that opportunity in the 2 weeks leading up to the debate. I suspect that the comments today will give
Good morning, White House.
a reason to weigh in.
How was the holidays?
But I'm not going to weigh in from here. I think the one thing that I don't think I mentioned in my previous answer to this that is relevant here,
Happy holidays from Pink Schultz
that there was an investigation.
and Geico Princess.
The investigation was led by independent officials at the
I
Department
have
of Justice,
carpal
including the
tunnel.
director of the FBI.
It's okay, you'll
This is
be
an individual
fine.
who is a registered Republican. This is somebody who served as a high-ranking
Just
official
wiggle your
in the
wrist
Bush
a little bit.
administration as
Do an
political
exercise.
appointee. He is somebody who is confirmed
Wiggle
in
your
the United
wrist.
States Senate by
Oh, that
a
feels
majority of
better.
Democrats
It
and a
does.
majority of Republicans when President Obama appointed him to
No
the job.
carpal tunnel here.
President Obama selected him for the job because of his
Ah, yeah.
demonstrated ability and his long-standing track record of putting aside his own political considerations.
Today's show is
to
sponsored
focus on
by
law.
Visa, the new title.
And
Celebrate the holidays with us. By
after the
Visa,
evidence was
offers and
presented to
perks.
him,
Save on
is that no
travel,
reasonable
food,
prosecutor would move forward with the
shopping,
case.
and more.
And he made that recommendation
And
public.
by
That's a
Howard
recommendation that
Heather,
was then approved by
JavaScript.
senior officials at the
What
Department of
signs
Justice,
would you
including
like?
the Attorney General
Our hands are down.
herself, somebody with decades of experience in conducting criminal
Oh, their hands are
prosecutions.
down over here.
So, I guess the point, Andrew,
Give me a
is that
tall with half and half Columbia
we
coat
don't need
and half on half first down reversible.
staffers in the next White House
Something's reversible here.
to resolve the question about
Oh,
whether
to
or not
resolve.
a
Let me make you
prosecution should
a
move forward.
cup of coffee for you.
This decision was already reached.
What else would you
by
like in
senior
here?
officials at the Department of
Give me
Justice
3
in a way that
creams
should resolve everybody's concerns
and
about the
4
potential for political
sugars, but
interference.
sweet and low. Because I'm high.
And
High school.
it's
Sweet
important
and low.
that this long-standing tradition and principle
Would you like it shaken up stirred?
that is the foundation, or at least
I would
one
like it
critical
shaken,
part of the
please.
foundation
Just
of
shake
our
it up a
criminal
little
justice
bit.
system, is one that is not
All
just
right, what
upheld,
else would you
but
like?
one that is carefully protected.
That's
Because
all.
its erosion
That's
has the
all I
potential
want.
to raise questions about whether or not everybody in this country is
That's
going to
all I
be
would
fair
like.
under the law.
All right.
Okay, Cheryl. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No.
What about an espresso?
Spoken quite a few times about the negative impact
With
of
Eric and Jared. Yeah, give me an espresso, too.
Do you think that Tulsi
A
Gabbard's
frappuccino.
outreach to the Trump campaign offers a kind of example for Democrats in that regard?
Well, I'm not
Give me
gonna
the
comment on,
caramel.
Congresswoman Gabbard's
Give me the
conversation with
caramel
that.
one.
Look, I think what I can tell you is that President Obama
You want a
invited
caramel Figueroa,
President-elect
brulee,
to the Oval
creme,
Office.
frappuccino, blended cream.
so,
Yeah, give me the caramel Figueroa, brulee,
At this
creme.
point, I don't think I have to say
Frappuccino.
anything to criticize anybody for.
That does it for our
having
show.
a
It's a
meeting with
minute,
the
nothing
president-elect.
more. Minute rice
I think
instantly. White
the
cooked
president was
rice
pretty
in a
blunt,
minute. Anything more than start
over
the
the
jackal,
course of
Mr.
last
High.
week.
Good lord.
when he was traveling.
Bad side.
in
We gotta go.
Europe
We'll talk to you
and
guys on the
where he
re-air. The Geico
encouraged
Princess.